Oh no! Hang on.
Oh, we're trolling. We're trolling so hard today. Actually, I'll take that back. I'm trolling because you had an update and my whole cell was scuffed up. Okay. Let's try that one again. Yo, guys, let me apologize quickly. You saw the big energy without the sound, but now we got the sound back up because we gotta love Windows Update, forcing the full reset. So let's go. Just like how the HGR production from the beginning with no HUD, nothing, great camera, great 100% stuff. Taking my shirt off, ladies and gentlemen, it is a beautiful night and we are ready for the AEL Season 1 2022 Upper Bracket Finals. And join with me, it's Matty once again.
Hey, Richard, I am here and I am keen to make some magic here this evening into the AEL Uni League. We got CSGO coming to you live tonight and I am excited for the show. But before we get into the show there, Richard, I think we got to thank some people. So, before we get into it, do want to say a big shout out to Predator. Conquer new worlds with Predator Gaming today. Predator are the gaming PC partner of the AEL. Conquer new worlds with Predator Gaming. Predator puts power and precision in your hands. Elevate your gaming experience in every way with quality and performance thanks to Predator. And AOC, the best viewing experience. AOC have launched the first ever monitor crafted for League of Legends. League of Legends is represented in every aspect from the iconic Hextech design and logo to a specific game setting mode. In-game visuals achieve their fullest potential from the combination of AOC's monitor expertise with the creators of League of Legends Riot Games. Check out the Aegon Pro AG275QXL today at au.aoc.com. And a big shout out to Rig, what it takes to win. Rig develops headsets delivering superior audio for competitive gamers and streamers at all levels. Join the Rig team and enhance your gaming experience today.
Thank you very much for getting that massive shout out.
Thank you.
Oof, that was huge. To all the people who said, did I just run a lot of kilometers to get here? Yes, I certainly did. But nevertheless, Sydney weather soaking everyone up. Hope everyone's being safe and warm. But at the same time, let's quickly get into tonight. We've seen some big players, some big names dropping out. We've seen so much coming up, and what a place to be. Right now, we see people coming up. UNSW Roar, who I haven't had the chance to cast out all this season. And now finally, we have C5S, Forvin, Min Gibbs, and Redaf. And on the opposite side, we have Chalks, Kevin, Aneo, 80k. And I don't know who the last player is, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a guaranteed spectacular. Matsy, give me your thoughts.
Yeah, I reckon it's going to be a pretty solid matchup as well. Obviously, we've got a few solid players across both teams. They got a bit of competitive experience behind them outside of the Uni League there in professional play. Forvin, notably, does play in some of the highest level of CSGO in the region. And obviously, you can see C5S in there as well. Definitely been behind a few teams. ADK, also a notable player there, having a really abundant career there behind various rosters as well. So eager to see what their teams are going to be able to do because, I don't feel like either of them really has an edge. They've definitely got that experience behind them. I feel like it's really just going to come down to teamwork, and we'll see how it plays out tonight, as it looks like we are going to dive straight in to map number 1 right now. Round 1. Here we go. Take it away.
Oh boy, it is time to strap yourselves in for tonight's toasty play as we begin on the map of Inferno. So, currently, UNSW Roar is going to be on the CT side. We do have the classics coming straight up, 2 flashes and a smoke against a flash and a nade here, looking at a chance to open. At the same time, they are just trying to feel each other out. No advantages given up on both sides. They have notable players, lots of experience. They have been screaming quite a lot. And I'm actually excited to see what they're able to swing right in the beginning, because we all know in the beginning, you take that first gun round confidently. The second one is pretty much a nice contention. And if you roll them even more, the contention is going to be all the way. We will love the economy. We love the money. We love CS all this time. And as we come into 3 players walking up into the top of Banana, hopefully the 3v1 is going to work out for Monash. However, it looks like they are just going to turn duck and tail as a push might possibly come through.
Looks like they are going to be stacking themselves up towards the A site this time, just clearing their path towards brackets as well as the apartments here. I can definitely see a nice 2-pronged approach coming through from the T's. Looks like they might stack a few more of their players towards the apartments, however. Go for a bit of a waterfall effect through balcony here. Borbin really has to work with their teammates to try and hold off the upcoming assault. Speaking of, utility coming through now. They're getting ready for it. They're rushing through the front there. CT's not giving themselves away yet. The T's take away 2 kills in a row, though. Trying to take out Min as well. Forced back towards Archway there. Finally gets shut down as well. Shock's trying to do a bit more, but Gibbs pulls through for their team. Taking us now down to a 1v4 because Device, just like the professional player, takes them down with the headshot. Speaking of, Gibbs! My gosh, nice double kill in the end. Can't pull through for the hat trick, though. And it will be a Mega C5s taking away round 1.
Ooh, a very, very solid start. Although it was just a little bit more feeling to the side, the respect is absolutely real. So Monash is going to be taking that first one up. So this is the mac and cheese that we are so proud of, so fond of. It's always going to be coming out. The AKs with the max, they're going to have the utilities coming out, flying all around. And so they're going to have the open map advantage in order to push anywhere they want, where UNSW Roar has to fall back a tiny little bit, go for that defensive, and try to pick anything apart right here. The donations are always welcome. But at the same time, this is the upper bracket finals. We don't want to be getting things for free if you're coming from Monash. And if you are screaming for the real device to be showing up, it could just be the one, right? Let's insert your energy to both sides because it's going to be an absolute banger.
Well, personally, I want the real Emperor ZK to show up. And I feel like they could be showing your spirit right now as Gibbs takes away the first there. Looking to find a second. I like how they got the Famous. Looks like their teammates are going to be shut down in response, though. ANEO working their way around B site with their teammates. Might be able to clear a corner here. Ooh, good shots from CircWest. Almost finding both. Actually gives a little bit of opportunity for the CT side here. Not going to be applying it quite yet, but Min! Wow, taking away the headshot there into the 3-on-2. 80k on 4 HP. Does find one in the end. Leaving it down to the 2v2 now, but this is looking a lot more possible for the CTs. They only need to land 1 shot on 80k, and Device is waiting.
Alright, here we go. As a apart from the rules, Device is going to pick up both, denying that opportunity, but look at the health. 4 and 4. That could have went very, very wrong and ugly at the same time. With that being said, Monash is going to be able to pick up the second. They can get the AKs up, get the buys up, could be the quasi power right here. And no, they're going to fully invest. Doesn't really want to be investing too much and waiting onto that potential AWP duel with Forvit into the future. Obviously, in UNSW Roar, they have bought into the last one. And so, they are still in a round of eco. Not so bad as what they did last round. They can do a little bit more right now. The economy is not going to be in the favor of Monash right after. And supposedly, we have a little bit of a push. And Gibbs might just get the potential duel. And we have fights all around ready to happen.
And they could be happening all right before us as 1 kill goes down there for the T side. They do find another as well, just starting to blast their way through them. Vorbian and Gibbs find a couple kills back, however, not before being traded out there. And it will all be down to Min now, 1 versus 3 here. The CTs in UNSW Roar have done a great job, though. Even if they all go down with a ship, they do take away 2 kills out of it, basically after investing next to nothing. Got to be happy with that one, chipping away at the T's economy a little bit there. Heading into round number 4 now, though. CTs are going to be feeling the full force of their economy. Full buy before them, or M4s rather, all across them. With the utility as well to meet the AKs of the T's there. We'll see who will be able to pull through with the first blow, though, because the T's are already splitting towards second mid and Banana, just playing for that early control.
Oh, that nade is gonna find 80k. Nice damage, 51 already. At the same time, he's gonna be swinging out, so Forvin picks in that first one, empty into the smoke. Not gonna find anything. Device also answering in kind. There's gonna be the Mola in reverse, just trying to thwart the advance. Obviously, Banana being cut off right now. It means that Device has to be put into check. Gibbs, meanwhile, is gonna be just looking slowly, picking for Kevin. Spots his legs, not enough to take him out. The damage is there, and he's gonna sweep back out, take the headshot as well. At the same time, he's gonna be pushed upon as he retreats into a reprieve temporarily. Device is gonna join up. They are gonna fully close up onto A, but the timing might just not be in their favor right now, as everyone is just hounding around A.
Yeah, really taking control there, aren't they? Anio, though, takes a little control, not before being shut quite down quite quickly there by UNSW Roar, as they do find all three players just stacked up, not able to work around each other, and it goes to a slaughter. So, UNSW Roar take away their first round there, hit the reset button on the Mega C5's economy. Definitely have an opportunity to close the gap between them so early on. See if they can capitalize here, heading into round number 5 and 6. Whether it goes to that 2-3 score line, then maybe a change, or whether they can completely equalize on that 3-for-3 there. Good shot through the smoke already, coming through from ADK there, but a good nade in response from the CTs, doing hefty amounts of damage.
Oh, that is what you want to see. Every bit of value going into that one nade. So, soften up players, definitely, but at the same time, it is still going to be into the advantage of UNSW Roar. They have the superior guns. It's just that they don't need to be playing for anything else. They just have to play on the defensive. If they give any little bit of problem out, that's going to be a gun donated. Meanwhile, Device is going to be taken out quickly through a spray, controlled very nicely from Forvin. At the same time, it's just going to be Deagles, and they are trying to challenge him out. He picks me, and you shall die, Forvin says.
Seems that there could be a lot more death awaiting as well as C5S pulls through for 2 there. Same could be said of Chocks though, with the Deagle. Flies high like an eagle, but unfortunately their wings have been clipped. And it will be UNSW Roar taking away round number 2 in their favor now. Mega C5's left wondering whether they commit to this one. Looks like they are just going to stick it out to the pistols for a round longer. So the opportunity for UNSW Roar to actually even it up 3-for-3 could be a lot more clearer in sight here heading into this round. See how it plays out though. Early utility already being committed there towards the B side of things. No one is really going to be taking too much out of it other than ADK, who does get cooked alive.
We say delicious to that, but that's a wonderful tap right there onto Redap. Meanwhile, they're going to insert a little bit more and make a commitment, but the bomb has been dropped. It is a round of eco. They do have to damage out, but all of a sudden, it's just going to be Kevin. I mean, it is still possible. 1v4. I mean, all you need is 4 bullets to the head, right? So, currently not ruling out that amazing factor coming through. C5S is going to go on the hunt. Sees the smoke, just want to see and confirm where possibly Kevin might just be. But meanwhile, Kevin, 1 tap, that's all you need. Can you find it? Oh, he sees it, and that is all it takes. And that is a gun at the same time. Quickly pops the flash, try to find something, and he's going to find an open B. Unfortunately, he does not have the bomb. So the opportunity is to take the gun, just sit on it. Otherwise, maybe look for a denial. If he takes the 8 that could be amazing.
We'll see if that is going to become a reality. 30 seconds to go. A bit of fire in their path. I don't know if they should go for this here. Looks like they still will, and they will crumble. Gibbs, good to hold the off angle there, straight through from second middle. Will quell the efforts right before they can really kick off. Alas, it is going to be the equalizer now. 3-for-3 scoreline. And the Mega C5s, they're ready to dive back into their economy. They have a full buy, AWP of their own, and AKs to follow. Let's see how it plays out for them here as they look to steer themselves into the default position. Speaking of, nice chunk of damage done to Redav there. 51 HP down. Let's see if they will peek right back into that one. Looks like they're opting to hold left side of brackets now. Just waiting for the Ts to push their way up before committing to anything further here. The CTs are making good use of their utility as well, though. Keeping that deep banana control is definitely going to hinder the Ts trying to play for territory early on. they're really going to have to focus up towards the A side instead. And it looks like it's already seeing heavy focus and brackets control could be underway.
Oh, there is going to be the eventual push. Meanwhile, Circle, as he sees this, Utility is going to just push him back a little bit. Unfortunately, there's not going to be too much of events as there is a possibility for Ming to swing now. And yes, he is. That timing is God mode, but the connection is not enough. He does go down, but at the cost of his own life. The trade is in their favor. Kevin is slowly going to jiggle up as well, with 80k is going to push Cirquest. Whoa, barely tucked away and taken out. Device being nated down to 48. Now gives one molly. That's a great molly at the same time. Throws them away. He's going to buy a little bit more time as 3 players can just simply head back into B, where 4Vint can just take them all out in a surprise. There is no rotation just yet. Roar has no idea that this is happening, probably until now, and we will see how much damage 4Vint can do.
Let's see what they can pull out of the hat here, holding towards the garden. They've been spotted by ADK and annihilated. That is going to be B-side control. Open up for business there for the Mega C5s. 2 CTs remain. They got the AWP and the M4. Couple of smokes and a flashbang here. Definitely can make something happen out of it. And we'll see how they play it out here. Already looking to smoke off Banana. That's going to cut off 1 player. They still have 2 more to deal with, though. Nice flash from Device there. Could stop the CTs. Time's ticking down as well. They really need to get a move on. Otherwise, this round could be completely running away from them here. Just going to be waiting things out. Bomb's ticking, though. Bomb is ticking away. They found 1. Good kill from ADK. Lining it up for 2. And it will be the Mega C5s stealing back the lead.
Oh, that was a beautiful moment. It's just a shame that Roar could not find the reprieve, could not find the angles onto the remaining members of Mega C5S. So the 808P is going to be donated back into the hands of Kevin. At the same time, there is a rebuy back in. Roar can still afford it, but possibly not. If they do lose this one, it's going to be a reset. At the same time, there's not going to be that powering 808P sniping. So they're looking at a more defensive play, looking to buy some more time. They do have the utilities, and at the same time, if you're looking to the side, Mega Monash, bro, Monash Mega C5S, they do have a Mac on Chocks. Looking at a possible spray down, looking at the first one at the front line, looking into a possible lurk position as well. The opportunities are definitely there, but how they execute it is going to be screaming in the next few seconds.
There it goes. The screams are coming now. Cirquest will be finding the first kill there onto the C5S. And we'll see if they are going to be able to catch another one. The T's are doing a good job splitting their attention there, making it so they don't know where they're truly committing to. Damage has been done to Chocks, though. Could be finding a kill out of it. And there it is. 3 versus 5 situation now. If they keep getting singled out like this, the round could be all but done. Speaking of, though, AEL does a good job to single out Gibbs there. Finally getting a bit of payback. We'll see if it works out, though, in these last few seconds. 31 to go now. They have to commit to something, otherwise the round is donezo. And it looks like it could be A.
Okay, slowly the bomb is making its way. They just have to commit into 2. If they smoke it off correctly, there is not going to be enough for the rest of Roar to react. At the same time, 4Vint is going to quickly rotate, having smelled that there's going to be no way here. Right now, they're going to have the first one. The crossplay is good. They all get dropped, and that is a beautiful crossplay coming from Redav and, I gotta say, and Ming. Redav, I remember now. It is Vader in the opposite reverse, right? Pretty sure that's Vader. So, loving it. As a Star Wars head, I'm very happy with that response. At the same time, there is going to be reroll in economy. Mega C5S not going to be able to buy too much on the pistols. As you can tell, 4 with a half, and then also Device without any. No armors coming through, no helms. Not sure how much they can do, but they're looking to pretty much just beef up whatever they can for A and go for a possible plan while taking maybe 2 to 3 players out with them.
See what they can and figure out of it. Good a start from a Darth Vader there. It seems they will be taken down by the Jedi Knights, though. Sent straight back to the academy there. Let's see if it is going to be more fruitful for the rest of the Mega C5S there. Device goes down, Chocks to follow. AEL finding a bit of success, however. Cirquest could be one to quell their efforts. That they are. And it will be UNSW Roar taking away the lead once again.
And that's what we were talking about right there. While you are down, like the maximum you can do, Mega C5S did it. Right there, they didn't get the plan, but they were able to take away 2 guns at least. I mean, it's something that they can put as a dent for Gibbs and Vader. At the same time though, it's an expensive one. As they peek out, instantly pushes Vader around. It's a good molly to deter them. C5S gets damaged a tiny little bit. Not enough for him to be fully afraid. There is going to be the nade in reverse. The damage is pretty good onto Kevin. And so, we have to have a look. Right now, Mega C5S doesn't have enough utilities. This is their full investment. They lose this one, next one's going to be even more rough. At the same time, they have to just choose. Because they have the smokes, they can possibly play a really nice quick and take onto the B. Looks like that's going to be what they want to do on a choice. But at the same time, it could be a very dicey moment.
See if it is going to get dicey right now as it does come down to the last minute now. 1 minute to go exactly. T's prepared with util. C5S, great to deal with them though. 1 kill goes. Borvin prepared with a bit of fire as well to completely stop the T's from getting any further here. C5S is gone though. This could be a bit more of a perilous situation. Great flash from downtown. You can already see the CTs have rotated through. They are going to be smoked off, but they can at least provide assistance. Borbin desperately tucked away in the corner there. Goes for a swing. Does find one. Vader onto another. ADK finds a response though. Does catch the player. Not able to catch the kill, however. Might be looking for it. There it is. ADK doing great work with Device there to open up the site. Last 20 seconds to go. They need to get that bomb down. The CTs are doing a great job at keeping their distance there. ADK is going to send it, however. Bomb's gone down, but they go down with the ship. Device 1v2 here. Min's around the corner. Gibbs is pushing up as well. I'm loving this 2-pronged approach here. They're going for the pincer strat. They don't go together though. Device finds one, gets digged. Will they find another here? Yes, they will. Device pulls through in the 1v2 clutch and takes it away for Mega C5S.
Oh, that was Device going clutch. Right there, you saw him swing. He knew it was going to be a 2-pronged attack. So he instantly aimed at the front and then turned 180. But the timing was just not right there. At the same time, though, the pop and bob is always going to be working out for him. So currently, the high ground does not work. But at the same time, we have ourselves a tie. Both sides is going to be picking out FAMAS and Galil's. MP9s all around. C5S, he is going to be rushed upon from the sandbags. At the same time, Chalk's potentially spotting out Gibbs. He's gone. At the same time, a lot of things and options have been opened up for Mega C5S. They have the superior in terms of utility, and they have that map control given to them. Despite the utilities, despite everything else, Roar is not going to give it to them easily.
Nothing ever comes easy here. Let's see what will come of this. ADK's gone through the smoke there. Trading blows 1 for 1, it would seem. Let's see if they can find a little more out of it as well here. Looks like the T's are going for bracket control this time. Little do they know, there is a player tucked away in cubby there. That could be quite an interesting surprise. C5S is going to be there to support from the side of Arch as well. Looks like they might have to support sooner or later, and they get the kill out of it. So good trade time off there. Device, however, does get the kill on the site and takes control with their team. So bomb goes down. It's now a 2v3, and both CTs are tagged ever so low. I reckon they might just go for weapons here and look to save it out of the round, considering they have 1 flashbang. Not too much else between them.
I think this is a very smart idea. 2v3, C5S on 6, 4VN on 46. Despite they do have the defuse kit, it's not going to be enough. So, Mega C5S, they are going to be able to pull ahead. Most of them right now is pretty healthy. Neo still with a Mac, probably going to be searching for something before he going into the next round. That's not going to be too bad, maybe not. I think he's just going to die. Yep, okay, so he's going to give himself to the cause, 2v2 situation, making sure that they are going to be grabbing that one without letting loose at all. 6-5. Guys, if you are not enjoying this, then I don't know what you're doing, because this is such back and forth between Roar and C5S, and it is an absolute banger of a match where UNSW Roar right now is trailing by 1, and 3 of their players is on a eco.
Let's see if it's going to get even closer heading into the rest of these rounds here. CT's obviously only got the 2 weapons they saved out of the previous one. Definitely going to have to try and steal some weapons back for their teammates as well. The T's, though, they're taking it slow, playing off their util. Good, a little chunk of damage there from Kevin. Trying to force them back so they can take control. Doing great job towards the A side as well. However, Forvent falls through for 2 there. Fantastic startup. Device could respond and does find C5S. So both weapons are down for the count now. Unfortunately, the rifle's not able to do as much as they would hope for. But at least they do find 2 kills out of it. All going to be up to Gibbs now, however. 1 versus 3. Kevin tapping away and will save the day. Taking away round number 7 now.
And we're all of a sudden playing Tap Revolution, baby. It is going to be round 13, 7-5. Mega C5S have found 2 more rounds coming up. However, at the same time, Roar is on a rebuy. Vader back onto the AWP. Hasn't found as much success as we would have seen normally. And so it is a really big of an opportunity not gone right at this second. And so looking for the readjustment, Vader might just be able to pick out a little bit more. At the same time, this is a little bit more slower. Mega C5S doesn't want to give away this one for free. They know that this is a possibility that if they roll this one, next one's going to be even better before they close up into the switch. At the same time, it can be settled the other way, where Roar just get a completion back into their face and then go for the reverse into play. And so, as the smokes are coming through, utilities are going to be traded. Gibbs slowly, just pushing through, not going to be spotting out too much. Meanwhile, Kevin's already at the top of Banana with 80k. Oh, and C5S swings out, but it's going to be traded. Forvin takes the other one, 2v1. Roar will take that any time of the week.
They're going to be happy with that one, taking the kills and the man advantage there. T's trying to still work some magic through towards the A side now, though. They've got a couple of players just settled in. Bomb carrier now heading through as well. And there goes Vader. Taking away a 1 there. 2 still remain. Right up diggity now. They're looking to push this one. 36 seconds to go. They're cutting each other's crossfires here. Flashbang ready. They're not actually opting for it yet. They're waiting things out. Finn could be met with a nasty surprise, but no, they peak just at the right moment there. Will be traded back. All going to be up to Chocks now, taking down to 42. Gibbs pulls through, and it will be UNSW Roar to take away round number 6.
Oh, you can feel the nerves, the pressure everywhere. It's all around. And so, I'm not sure what's going to be the finishing into the end, but I'm sorely enjoying this. As we say this, we still have the AWP on deck. And of course, Mega C5S not going to be able to afford too much. The Galillion AK is going to be here, but the rest is just going to be scuffed up. And there's going to be the down on a barbecue coming from Forvin. He's going to take away Neo. And so, they are going to push him, but obviously, when you have the AK, you are just going to spray them down, and we will take that trade at the same time. The nade is going to follow, damages Chocks a tiny little bit. Not much Mega C5S can do at this second. I mean, losing 2 is not so bad, because they didn't really have anything to begin with. It's just purely for information to see if they can go for one of those trades. But the second, Roar is giving them nothing to work with. And so, it will continue to be like this for the remainder of the round, unless there's going to be a miss.
They're certainly not going to be hoping for more misses here. Speaking of, it will be Gibbs to take down another there. 2 players remain now, ADK and Chocks here. Trying to push up to the site. Going to be cut off by a bit of smoke. Still have 46 seconds to go, though. They could run it back, but then they have a player or 2 still laying in wait for them. Looks like Men's already getting quite aggressive, pushing straight up to the bottom of Nana. The T's don't realize just how trapped they're becoming. The only option for them is to either push up or push straight back. 1 goes down already. It's up to Chocks now. They do find 1 there. Trying to see if they can get another. They pull it through, but not in the end. And it will be 7 for 7 now as UNSW Roar claws straight back to an even Stevens first half. But somebody's going to take the W here Whichever team will get it will be the round leader heading into the second half of the game.
Alright, here we go. This is the time. Mega C5S right here. They are going to pull up the Mac once again with 3 AKs and a Deagle. Oh, that is a nice tap into Redap. He gets a peek, but not enough, so he gives his life for it. And so, having the man advantage gives himself a swing. He's gone! And so, that is going to be the map open completely for Mega C5S as they're clutching with these duels. Kevin also spots out Ming. Oh my goodness. Roar is probably not going to be happy about this one where everyone has been falling like flies. I'm not sure that's what they wanted to go for this one. But at the same time, if you're here for Monash, you're going to be happy about this. You have to plan, you have to ready. You're going to have to force up. And Kevin quickly swings out. Spots 2. And Device is going to take the other one. And that is 8-7 before we go straight to the switch.
Such a tight game. I love to see that, honestly. This is exactly what you would expect from an upper bracket final here. And I'm sure there's many more exciting things to come here in the second half. A lot is going to be decided by who takes this first one, though. UNSW Roar on the T side now. Mega C5S are going to be on the CT side. Let's see how things play out, as it looks like it is a nice little stack up early on towards second mid there. Just trying to push apartments now. Chox is spotted down to 4 HP. This could be the opener they've been searching for already, managing to almost barrel past one player. I love the switch up, though. They make a little noise on A, and then they go straight towards B. This is an over-rotation on the CT's part, and if the T's capitalize, they might actually take some further control here. Looks like they are rotating at least one of them back towards the B site now, though.
Okay, the stack is going to come through. They are going to invest the final flash. Just like with Vegeta would be channeling in. And so, 5v2 situation. That's not so bad in that one moment. Kevin from the side takes out Cyclist in a quick 007 style. So, it's still going to be reduced into a 3v3 effectively. However, Raw does have the advantage, does have the plan, does have the dueling power now, as Runes has already been marked by Min. And so, the Jiggles come through, hit the damage is there, but not enough to get a kill. At the same time, 2v3, Gibbs and Vader have to clutch out. They get the first one. Do they get the second? Coming on to the side. Kevin's going to take that one. Vader from to the front, quickly goes back. Here's the defuse. He's not tapping. He's on it still. Oh my god. Oh my god. How do we get into this situation? And Chox, he is going to be defusing completely, and that's going to be just fine. No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Oh, what?
He had no kit. He's missed it, mate. He's missed by about 2 seconds.
Oh. What?
My gosh.
What a round.
They played that very well on the T side there, just holding out to the last seconds there, going for those shots, really did pull it through in the end there for UNSW Roar, and they are going to be thanking their lucky stars for that one. CT side though, I see they've got a cheeky little plan or two around here. ADK has the Zeus, I want to see it get electric here. Let's see if it is going to happen, whether they can get some shocking action. No, they will go down alongside a couple of their teammates there. So great stuff already being formed by the side of UNSW Roar. Just clawing past them. Look at that, just going for the jumping shots. You just love to see it. And it will be a quick and easy round there, but we're heading into round number 18 now. CTs do have the option to buy into it, and it looks like they're biting.
Oh man, Gibbs was just, yeah, that's reminding me of CS 1.3 to 1.5. Bunny hopping with the Mac, it works every single time. And so we have the Galils and the Mac pulled out once again with the FAMAS and M4A1S. At the same time, Gibbs is going to lead the charge. He sees it. He takes that first one almost with a second, but Fulvin's going to confirm that kill. Chox meanwhile knows he's going to be pushed, so quickly drops the smoke as he's hiding behind the car. Means quickly gonna give his head up right there. The bomb is also going to be dropped right in front. Fulvin and Vader can just come and quickly grab this one through, but they don't spot the player tucked into the corner, and so they will take that one as Device and ADK comes from behind. 3v3 situation. They see utility all around, but time is not going to be on the essence. 80k is going to slip through. Can't be doing a lot of damage. They're going to quickly take that first one, so not enough for them to go for the full play right here. There's going to be the support flash coming through here, and that is nicely played. Forvin's going to take that first one. Bombs is dropped, but Vader quickly cleans it up. It is going to be 10-8, where Roar is going to be inching out that 2 rounds.
Certainly starting to clear a path for themselves. You like to see it. And we'll see what else will come through from it as we head into a pause now. Haven't seen one all game, I believe. So now, better time than ever. You know, early on in the second half here, they can start to really structure how they want to take things apart here for themselves. Definitely can respect the pause coming through from UNSW Roar there. Gives both teams a chance to reflect. Well, you know, maybe they're just thinking, maybe we'll just make Mega C5S just sit on it for a second.
That's not so bad. I actually like that because obviously there's something like this happening. You don't want to be giving too much of an advantage, too much of like a second win coming through. You need to douse it, and so we come to this all the time in any professional sports, esports included. And so this is going to be a round of Eco for Mega C5S. They are still going to have a Zeus on Kevin, so electrocution can still be there, but wow, that one molly, so much damage. Oh my god, they are all at the front of ramps. They've secured themselves a nice little bit of action area, but that molly is just gonna cut them all off, shoots them all away, and the smoke is just not gonna be stopped anytime soon. Forvin swings out, Min's gonna grab the other one. They're gonna be able to open this one completely up. They are very healthy on all sides with all utilities, and so Mega C5S is just looking to pick up some cheeky kills.
Plenty more cheeky kills along the way for sure, as Chox will be able to find one back, it would seem. APK is trying for one, but will be spotted and annihilated there. Chox to follow, and it will be UNSW Roar taken away now. 11-8 on the scoreboard. And let's see what else is going to be coming through right now, heading into round number 20, because Mega C5S, they got the full bite. Orb coming through with the M4's utility in abundance. What more can you ask for as they slot into the 3-2 setup?
Okay, here we go. They do have the power of that 808P. Kevin needs to make it work, needs to clutch it out instantly. 3 rounds, it's a huge difference right now. Even with a loss by bonus, they can afford to buy anything right after if they drop this one too cleanly. And so, while we have all the AKs on deck for Raw, they respect this. They know the decisions coming through. They're very healthy in terms of utilities. They can go for a bait. They can go for all the utilities in exchange. But Forvin's going to get dropped through the smoke. 80k is going to walk that one up. And so they have to re-pick up the bomb. And so Gibbs pushes forward. Takes out Kevin. Takes out Chox right there. Min's going to be the one right there. But at the same time, there is the push coming from AEL. Without too much result, A is completely open where the bomb picked up by Cirquest is going to be delivered nice and safely. And so, I guess that's just going to be it because Monash has lost the contention for this round. And that is going to be 12-8.
Really does prove difficult for them to get back into the game right now. At least they might be able to do a little more heading into future rounds, but you can see already UNSW Roar definitely starting to shape things up quite smoothly for themselves. All they need after this one is 4 more rounds, and that will be map 1 done and dusted. We go next on to Ancient. Mega C5S, it is imperative that they find more rounds here to even have a chance at contending here, because otherwise the map will slip away from them, and you definitely don't want to be coming into Ancient, of all things, at a disadvantage.
Oh, we love Ancient. We love to see all that. It's just like the good old Aztec, right? And so, while he kills our PCs with his overwhelming amount of water and ripple effects right there, you know, it's always nice to see a little bit more green, a little bit more lush. It is starting to become more familiar with the faces, with everyone in the current majors as well. We've seen a lot of Ancients come through. And so coming into 12-8, round 21, Raw has inched out 4 rounds, especially on the switch they did drop. And so, currently the AKs and the 808P still very much alive. Vader just checking on top. Doesn't really want anyone to be messing with his team. And so he's not going to get the duel that he was waiting for. But that is more than enough pressure to be speaking volume for Roar. At the second, they have really made Monash feel like they need to defend with their lives and aim for a response and retake instead of potentially dueling it out.
Let's see if they can manage it here. It looks like the T side now taking a bit of brackets control. Do have a couple of CTs to deal with on each side now. One towards Arch, the other holding up high. Kevin reaches for the skies and will take the prize there. Anio joining in as well. Borvin good to trade, but Jocks pushed away in Cubby. Does find one as well. Vader able to trade it out. Kevin now spots one on the balcony. Min given the information. Now Kevin going to be fired away there. And Vader might catch a kill. No, they're not. Somehow Vader hasn't got it. Do find it in the end though. And another. Hello Vader. They're taking away things with the power of the dark side. It will be a 1v1 now. ADK. I love the patience here. And the patience pays off. They peak just at the right moment. That is game sense if I've ever seen it. And that will allow Mega C5S to take away round number 9.
Oh, that was a very crucial round for Mega C5S right there. Roar was looking strong, especially with Vader popping up, getting kills after kills, and taking the point. It's just that there was not enough information to work with in a one-on-one duel right there. He didn't want to turn tail. Oh my goodness, the jump was massive right there, but nothing is going to come through. And so, right now, we do have the full buys coming in from both sides. There is plenty to work with. Could just go anywhere else, but it's going to be swinging through as well. If you look at the economy, Roar can afford with a rebuy. They can definitely come back into the next. Mega C5S, they drop this one. Next one is going to go instantly into an eco. And so, Mega C5S, as they hold a little bit more stronger, they are going to clap themselves onto the back, onto the last performance. However, it is a trap. It is the same kind of problem for Roar to tackle, especially since getting dropped right coming out from mid and then not checking to the corner. It played into a massive deficit for Vader to handle. Will they be able to repeat history, or will they be able to get through and do not repeat the same mistake?
See if they will be able to change things here. Forvin pushing in already through the balcony. Gets a few shots through and the kill. The teammates now working together to take some further A site control. Not completely going for it yet. They know there could be CTs around the corner, but at least they got a bit of safety there with the smoke, cutting off Kevin's position. Looks like the CTs still just holding their ground though. Honestly, I don't know if they're going to go for this. They've got 5 Ts to deal with, and they don't have too much utility. Like, they got a couple of flashes and a couple of incendiary grenades, so it's possible. But I don't know, they're just sitting on it at the moment. You see the distance between them, sitting in that library position just outside Archway. And yeah, time's ticking down. It looks like they're just going to latibulate here, keep their weapons, try again into round number 23. And I can definitely respect it, but UNSW Roar now, they're one step closer. They only need to win 3 rounds, and then, well, we could be seeing some very ancient things.
Ancient things indeed. And so, a wise decision being made from Mega C5S. They say, okay, you know what, could have been a round of eco, but since we only lost the 1, it's not too much damaging because we can contest once again with 4 guns, 5 guns right here. Not all the utilities because I knew can't really afford them, but at the same time, he has afforded them just a bit more. So, as Roar is going to get away with a lot more utilities, they are going to be pushing. The last round was absolutely spectacular when they went through and infiltrated A. Credits to Forvin for leading the charge, as Ming is going to try to slowly walk his way through. They are going to set this one up. Ming is going to quickly go from second mid, try to go through the doors, trying to ascend into supremacy. However, not too much is going to be given to his way, as there is going to be a little bit more the flash invested, trying to find something, trying to bait out Mega C5S, but they're going to be holding through as Kevin is going to take out me into that exchange, throws the smoke to get away, and that is absolutely beautiful.
More beautiful things to come through soon as well there, Mr. Emperor. Looks like the T side now are going to be spotted. Device sees the gun barrel, goes for the swing. We'll be able to get one on the Forvin. 3 players remain. Ooh, close to 2. Vader pushing straight through, does get caught by Device. will be the last two standing there in C5S and Gibbs. Another flashbang to come through. Another swing there. There's a bit of fire to play around with. No one taking the bait yet. 30 seconds to go now, though. Fire in front of them. The T's, their options are becoming so much more limited. They need to go for something or just save it out. Live to fight another day in the next round. Considering their money, they can go for it. Try and hinder the CT economy. It looks like they're going to do just that. Catching 2 kills. This could be a plan opportunity. Gibbs is going for it. Chocks trying to stop it. We'll be able to pull through. And that's going to be round number 10 now for Mega C5S.
Oh, that was absolutely gunning moment right there for Gibbs. He does get that quick 2. He knows that the objective is definitely onto his mind. Nothing he can do at that situation. And so Mega C5S afforded a moment of defense right there. They have picked some key members off, but it is going to be a full rebuy from Roar. 13 to 10. They drop a fast play to he could be absolute deficit, but that nade is still going to be okay. It's going to tickle them. Not the value he was going for, or what he hoped for at the same time. But all the players here, they're looking for the banana contention. ADK takes that first one, takes a double. And so he's on 12 health. They do want to push him. They have to push up Device as well. Here comes the smoke, trying to blind this one out. ADK quickly retreats, knows that he can't really be standing for this one as he trades position with Device. But that is enough to thwart Roar's advance.
And it seems like they're having a trend of this at the moment where they just continue to quell their efforts to shut them down time after time here. And if they keep shutting them down like this, we might even just see an even Steven scoreline. That could be dangerous here for the T's. Speaking of the dangers, only grow. They find 2 kills for Mega C5S there, leaving it all down to mid now. 1 versus 5. They're diving out of the balcony and they're diving into the dirt. It will be 13 to 11 now, secured by Mega C5S. 1 step closer.
Ooh, here we go. A spicy moment, definitely. They are going to be picking up the extra guns. Fulvin's going to get a drop at the same time. And so, here we go. 4 AKs and a mag. Not all the utilities into the world. Gibbs also electing not to get one, just in case. There is going to be a full contention, keeping around the 2k mark. And so the AWP back onto Kevin's hands. And so needs to provide the value. 80k undoubtedly was the first one to get that first one. And then right after with the crossplay from Kevin is absolutely amazing. And so this is an interesting moment because both sides can just find a full swing and then the rest of the round is going to be going in a flash as Roar is going to be praying for a full push onto A. They're starting to dive down. They're only going to be the 1 to 2 picked up eventually, but it's all traded back and forth. And so Kevin into the smoke. He gets the first one to walk up, but that's going to be gone right here. And so a quick open up side where C5S on the Mac. He just needs to find something. Need to find a little bit more defense, provide cover for Vin. He's going to be pushed right now. Gets the smoke. His current, oh man, he's going to get burnt up right now. And here we go. Flash, quickly pick up a gun. Knows he needs to be backing Vin back up. 2v2 situation is starting to get really dicey. Mega C5S need a response. They do have the kits available, but that's just going to be a raw swing. 80k instantly goes down. It's all up to Device 1 on 2, staring to the smoke. Has to walk up, looking up time, and that's going to be too easy for Vin. 14 to 11. Roar slowly inching towards victory.
Fantastic stuff coming through from UNSW Roar there. They claw past it and now get 1 step closer to the prize there. It seems the CTs still are going to be able to buy up into this round though. Off on them, they got the M4s as well. Going to come out with a bang here. See if they will find it. Flashing their way through middle. Kevin posted up. No one going to be pushing up towards second middle quite yet though. Neo preemptively putting a bit of fire in Boiler, however, just in case one of the T's is trying to pull a fast one on him. Looks like nobody's making their move yet. Orbit, though, makes their move. Gone for the shots there. Do take Kevin down to 54. They're going to be forced straight off that line. Great information gained for both teams, though. The CTs can be aware that the T's might be making a play towards the A side here. The T's can be aware they've damaged back the AWP, so they have a bit more freedom to push forward. Looks like they're diverting their efforts now towards B instead.
Okay, slowly, Ming's going to keep him in check with Gibbs just in case he needs a backup. At the same time, the Banana has already got a few more little taps through that have made some sound. They're going to leave Vader right there, and at the same time, we see Kevin slowly aiming, hoping Ming's going to jump out. Same time, Sequest, here comes the Molly. It's going to quickly go in, cover a little bit of track, trying to buy a little bit more pressure in for their team. Vader at the same time quickly throws CC out just in case to bait something out. And so the response is going to come through. Neo has rotated back onto the arch, going to be seeing a swing. Gibbs is gone, but that is going to be the trade in favor for Mega C5S. 2v4 situation as the bomb needs to go into a site. They're slowly walking this one up, and it could be an interesting position because Forvin has the bomb. They're starting to scout all around for the information. Not enough time now. As we come into this, Forvin's going to get a quick one. They know it's going to be B, but the round's over. And so Mega C5S is going to get another one back onto the board.
So close there, and they managed to pull through. Mega C5S desperately fighting for this one. They do not want to come in at Ancient being kicked down a notch. They want to pull through, come ahead with flying colors there, and do the very best they can. Both teams going to be on an even footing once again now, though. Orb on both sides, rifles across them as well. UNSW Roar's economy, however, is starting to dwindle. They lose around here. There's a great opportunity for Mega C5S to go maybe even 14-14. And that could be an absolute tragedy waiting to happen for UNSW Roar. It is so critical that they get the wins here, get as much money behind them as possible. Otherwise, the game could slip away. Speaking of, set up towards the A side is occurring right before our very eyes. Here they come flowing through.
Oh, they are all going to be softened up. Kevin's going to quickly take away Gibbs at the same time. The bomb is getting dropped right here. It is in the smoke, but Ming's going to quickly jump down. At the same time, gets taken out. Forvin's going to quickly trade. 3v4 situation as Vader is gone as well. Forvin takes that one back. They have secured it, but not the whole complete side. The bomb still needs to be repicked back up. Chox is still waiting in turn. And so, Sequest is going to quickly make a smart move right here. Just wait for a possible clash at the same time. Might just be missing. Sequest slowly hunting, slowly waiting. Can he get an angle into Chox? No, he does not. And so Forvin has to be the one to push this well. Very unfortunate situation, but that's a nice tap right here. But at the same time, Sequest is gone. 1-on-2 situation, and 80k is going to push through. Take the kill. 14-13, ladies and gentlemen. And we have ourselves a very big turn. The opportunity is going to be coming through for Monash to absolutely equalize.
And this could be it, considering UNSW Roar are all going to be on pistols right now. Maybe they can claw away one kill out of it, but if they can pull them all, it would be a miracle. But already met with a double nade stack there, it's looking fairly unlikely. See if 80k might be taking away a few more kills too, already going down there. They are looking for more. Device does get the spot there onto Gibbs now, getting a couple of shots onto Cirquest as well. Last player standing for the T's here. They get the burst fire on and actually fall through with a kill onto 80k. Not too bad, but alas, it will be them going straight back down. And it will be 14-14 now. Winner of this one will take map point. And we will see if it is going to be a map victory or whether map 2 could be something of a future insight here, or whether we do see overtime. Who knows? Anything's possible though, Emperor. And let's see how it plays out now. Already, good little chunk there from the nade.
Alright, and so we do have a nice contention. Anyone can take this one, but that is going to be the first one to Vader. They quickly return it against 80k. Anything can happen. We don't want to be going to Ancient on a loss, and so both sides is going to be looking to get their maximum utility, maximum into the playstyle. At the same time, insert your energy because both sides is going to be needing to get this one undoubtedly. Roar needs a little bit more. They're going to quickly break that first one, but Aineo is going to pick up the remainder. 3v2 situation. Circus has to go big, has to quickly go through and push through. Kevin's here with an AWK and gives Let's check. Nice flash, but the nade! That is a nice little bit of damage. Kevin misses though. They know where he is. They've got his number. He's on 20, but he's still alive. They're going to be able to get a quick plant. At the same time, we have just got ourselves a very even game. we do need Mega C5S to come back. Here goes the Molly. Here's going to be the full play. Not really too much is going to be conquered right here, but Circle is going to get Neo slowly picking up. At the same time, Kevin, 1-on-2 with an 8 AP. Gazoo's got everything he needs to just hit one in the switch. Can he do it? Slowly, 20 health. He's being baited in. The jiggles all around. They're not giving him anything. Oh, the time is ticking. He's going to get that quick one. And, yep. You got to give him credit. He really tried. That was the play we're all hoping for.
Tried so hard and got so far there, but unfortunately not able to pull through in the end. And it will be a map point going the way of UNSW Roar now. Mega C5S, the pressure is on. Will they be able to push us into overtime, or will it all go down here? This is going to be a critical round, and already a great start for UNSW Roar as they take away the opening kill there. Looking for another one as well. Let's see what they can muster. Already looking good. Just going to be held off at the bottom of Banana, though. Looking to reposition straight through towards the A site. They know there's an AWPer on balcony. They're going to play off that information now and see if they can brute force their way in.
Here we go. There's only going to be the two waiting at A, so definitely a little bit of contention right here. At the same time, Raw, they smell blood in the water. They know it. There's not enough players here to keep them in check. Smokes everywhere. The Mollies, they are slowly curling this one in. They're even throwing it all the way back. And so they see Kevin right there ducked away into the pit at the same time. He sees that first one, gets taken down. But Fulvin's going to take that quick one. Fulvin eventually pushes up. Looking at Device, takes him out as well with a double kill into the reverse 3v2 situation. Circles quickly gets that full bomb plant at the same time. It's going to be a reversing situation. Chalk slowly walking up. They know what they have to do. And what they have to do is just to kill and quickly defuse. You wanted to push for OT. And so both players, as they're going through, they have no utilities left. They have to go for a raw pick. And Circus is going to take that first one. It's just going to be 80k. And he sees himself. He gets that first one. But it's not going to be given through. And Vader and, of course, GoTV is not going to give us the greatest of the angles. But it is still going to be a victory for UNSW Roar.
That is it. They are going to be taking away the victory royale there, sending us through to map number 2 on Ancient. They are going to be feeling confident after that one, but it wasn't the most dominant affair, you know. It got quite close in the end there, and I feel like there's a lot of capability and potential behind Mega C5S heading in to the second one.
Oh yeah, so guys, if you do like this one, make sure to follow twitch.tv/AEL Uni and AEL Uni 2, where we'll be bringing you the latest esports coming from AEL. But with that being said, we are gonna cut into a quick BRB as we come back for map number 2 on Ancient. Don't go anywhere. welcome back to map number 2 of AEL CSGO Season 1 2022. And join with me once again, it's Matty.
Hello, Emperor ZK. It is a pleasure to be here, and I'm super excited to get into map number 2. Obviously, we saw UNSW Roar take away the first one, 16-14 there, a real nail-biter. And I'm sure this second one is going to absolutely deliver as well, considering both of those teams were right at each other's heels all throughout that series. And I am eager to see if it is going to play out the exact same, or maybe, you know, it could be same, but different. Heading into this one, we are just waiting on all the players to stack their way up into the server at the moment, but they will be joining as soon as possible, because I'm sure they're eager to do battle once again heading into Ancient.
Oh yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to be playing Ancient right now, especially with the pesky little bit of corners all around, sunrooms, and all the back. You can push for a quick B, quick A. I mean, like, you can play for the long. A lot of different ways and strategies has been discovered, a lot of timings. A lot of teams who doesn't practice on Ancient might just be in for a nasty surprise. And I have to say, right, UNSW Roar is one of those teams who was able to utilize Vertigo really early throughout the season. As soon as Vertigo was there, I was there on the comms and I was like, well, I don't think we're ever going to get a Vertigo. And then UNSW Roar was just like, hang on a second, hang on. We gotta change that. And so, it could just be that, right? UNSW Roar had a 99% win rate on Vertigo. It's not accurate, do not quote me on the 99%, but it was just, they won pretty much every single time. And now, could just be Ancient as well, right?
Well, you know, maybe 99%, maybe 99.9, you know, who knows? We'll get down to the statistics another time, I'm sure. And I feel like they're going to be feeling very confident after that win on Inferno, considering how tough it was. I feel like they're definitely going to be feeling, you know, just that pure energy there. But they can't afford to get complacent, because if they do, then the side of the Mega C5S there definitely will punish them for it. And I feel like that's something that they do not want to be on the receiving end of, because otherwise we could see a landslide of points go the way of Mega C5S. But obviously, anything's possible here. And we'll see who's going to be showering down bullets heading into the opening when all the players join.
Yeah, showering the bullets and dining in all the incendiaries right there. And so, as we come into this one, it's also a very good chance to take note, right? We're looking to expand, we're looking to do a lot more, and with your support we can blow up AEL even more to right here. I remember when we first started, it wasn't even on Twitch, and now we're on Twitch, we're everywhere. It is time for you to insert that energy into the AEL. It is time to also speak to the university and say, look at what we're doing, look at how we're developing our professional esports talents onto the oncoming stages. Look at where we're going, right? It is time to tell your university principals, the deans and everything, and be like, it is time to invest into an esports lab. You know, get a little bit of investment, right? You probably get that in one semester worth with all the enrollments, and you will get that new return when you definitely announce that one as well for your uni. So definitely get everything through. And so we're looking to keep on expanding and keep on promoting until we make it even more to the bigger stages. And so we have into this, we are heading into map number 2, Ancient. And so if we get a reverse on Mega C5S and we're going to the best of 3, Dust 2 is going to be the final map. It could be a very different story. I mean, I've seen Mega C5S play on Dust 2, and I've seen them play, and I've seen Roar play on Dust 2. I'm not sure how much more we can do, but it is definitely in the favor of Mega right there. So we'll see if Roar can close it out.
Absolutely, as we are going to be heading straight into the game right here, right now. It will be UNSW Roar on the T side, Mega C5S on CT. Already looking to dash their way towards the site there. Looks like the T's getting a little bit of traction just outside of the ruins there. Just getting a few little pieces of utility whilst the rest stack up through a long there. Looking to push the halls now. C5S trying to at least be a distraction. And they're doing a great job of it. There's the rest of the team. Push up now. Kevin holding Temple there, trying to maintain control. Will be forced back on to 3 HP. And Forvin quickly executes. Device goes down as well. This is fantastic stuff coming through from the T side there. ADK though landed a couple nice shots of their own, but Cirquest being a bit cheeky finds the flank and gets a kill in the bank. Will be AEL now, 1 versus 2. Already pulling through on 1 there. 34 HP though, could be a little bit difficult. Let's see if AEL can do it. They found Cirquest. It's all up to Vader. They're baiting out the defusal. Vader just trying to maintain their stance here. Just needs to play for time at this stage. Try and bait out AEL. Vader's trying to go for it, just distracting them. Trying as they might. They stay alive in the fight. The time's up. We snap back to reality, and UNSW Roar take away the first. You'll love to see that they just play off patience in the end there. They know they can play for time. They don't have to commit to the fights.
Oh yeah, Vader played that to perfection right there. He knew exactly, and then he kept on jiggling, kept on jumping, kept on knowing, like he sways that in and out, knows it. He goes, you do not have a kit. I find your lack of kit disturbing. And so he plays that, and he just wins it. At the same time, we are going to be going into this match. Oh my god! Round number 2, ADK is going to quickly start one up onto Cirquest. A nice headshot is going to quickly disable a Galil. At the same time, there's still 2 max and 2 AKs. They have the superior in terms of utilities. But then Mega C5S, without any armor, with 1 man advantage, can they possibly hold out against the oncoming onslaught? Gibbs is going to be the first one to say no. We take this side and we win those.
Absolutely, and it will be a lot of kills coming through there. CT is being battled down one after the other at this stage. And it's all going to be down to Device now. 1 versus 4 situation here. Looking to do what they can, try and find a kill out of it. But MON is good to execute through the smoke there. We'll clear out round number 2 now for the side of UNSW Roar. Settling in to the buy round, however, is Mega C5S here. They're ready to respond. They got the AUG out. Haven't seen that one so far. Let's see if we can do a bit more with it. And they got a few smokes and flashes to play with as well.
Okay, slowly, there is an organ device. Right? That's going to be one of the value weapons right here, as it is going to be advantageous for them. And so, as we have that being said, this is going to be a quick rush coming up. They're going to quickly take 2. ADK is going to quickly come back from the side, takes the first one, but it's going to be smoked out at the same time. There's going to be a plant right in front of his face, but he can't really be pushing out like that. And so 3v3 into reverse is still a nade, but Device is going to quickly take out Forvin. That is all the utilities that goes along with it. And so this enables a nice little bit of play. Cirquest quickly dings up onto ADK, but it's not going to be enough. At the same time, nice little bit of damage. Oh, can they do a Cirquest? A man with a Mac and a dream. Just have to play around the smoke, but no, ADK is going to quickly work up the smoke onto the side, and they are going to get it defused, and Mega C5S is going to be up onto the board.
Great stuff coming through from Mega C5S there. Definitely going to be happy with the way that one played out. And we will see if they can continue this momentum in their favor, considering the T side, you know, they still got a bit of money behind them, and they are going to be buying up into this round right now. Looking to do a lot more damage themselves. Let's see if they can catch something, however, as it looks like the T is already just going to be stacking their way up right through towards A long at the moment, pushing through the holes there. Do have Device in the donut position, not ready to face them. Kevin, however, could be. Does get the first spot there. Nice shot to take one down. Quickly traded by Forvin. Now going to have to rely on their teammate. Shock's trying to push up through short. Does get at least their teammate shut down. But in the meantime, they settle into a 3-on-3 with a bomb plant.
Here we go. Slowly, Mega C5S, they're walking this one through onto the backcourt. They do want to make something happen. Trox doesn't really have enough information, so he's going to quickly swing from the back. Sees the one. There's the miss from Ming, so Ming gets pushed out. And now they're trying to look out Vader, but Vader and Forvin takes it all around. They take the kills. 1 health. The slight little bit of on that little dab right here. 3v1. Raw is going to be feeling it. Raw is now in a commanding position to start rolling their economy. At the same time, Mega C5S can't really be contesting, so no one's going to be complaining. Minus 80k with an MP9. And so, not too much to be said right now, just waiting for the corners. This is a map to do it, especially when you're down. At CT, you can go for the corner, you can just wait for a potential flank, you can wait for a lot of different things. And so Raw, they know of this. They don't want to be donating any of their AKs, precious utilities, or precious resources all around for free to Mega C5S. And so, resulting in a little bit of a slow crawl.
Slow and steady here. Looks like they are going to be able to crawl through with a couple of kills, though, for UNSW Roar. CT's just waiting around the corner outside of the church position at the moment. Ready to see if anyone is eager enough to try and push into them. But the T's already have freedom towards that A site. They don't need to commit anything towards B right now. They are just going to be hightailing it straight over to A. Looking to get a few more points on the board here. Already doing a great job at taking control of the game early on, managing to get themselves on the board and establishing their presence in terms of the econ game. CT's still going to be trying to play into this narrative, however, and Vader, bad timing there on the swing, does a look away towards middle, and they will have it at the cost of their life. AK going to be afforded to Chocks now. Definitely a nice pickup for Mega C5S there. And the rest of their teammates in ADK and Device might be looking to find some treasure as well.
Okay, slowly, 1 AK is going to be donated into the hand of Chocks. At the same time, there's nothing to say for the rest of the round, as that is going to be just it. They can go for a potential rear engagement into the end. And... oh, they do take C5S down, so, like, you know, we'll take it, but it's just going to be a max. C5S is probably thinking, meh, I have enough money to rebuy, and so Mega C5S, they are going to be able to buy as well. 80k is going to be staying to the MP9, and, yep, okay, he's going to be getting the rest of utilities coming through, looking at a fair contention, 3 rounds advantage given to Raw, and so Mega C5S got to be careful. They drop this one, the next one is going to be even more ugly at the same time. Kevin is going to take out Ming back on 16, but that is nonetheless a nice kill.
And nice kills is what you want to be seeing here. And there could be much more to come through. T's trying to stack it up towards the A site now. Applying pressure just outside of T lower here. ADK could be ready for them, however. Holding that position right now in church. Anyone pushes around the corner, they will be met with a flurry of bullets. And ADK gets the first blow there, finding Vader. Device can find a kill here as well. Shots come through. It's looking worse and worse for UNSW Roar in this one. All going to be down to Gibbs and a C5S here. 55 seconds to go now. And they do find an opening. One player's gone. Surely not another. You'd think they might be able to do something here. This could be a moment, but no. Anio shuts down Gibbs. It's all on C5S. 1 versus 4 with 38 seconds to go. This is not looking likely unless they can really dive deep. And they do. They found one. Surely not another. It won't be. Second round goes to Mega C5S.
Alright, a beautiful recovery coming from Mega C5S, picking up that second. And so, they also have the AKs in tower. They picked up an extra, so we say ching ching to that one. At the same time, well, they're going to be going back into that 4 quasi buys right here. And so, the Mac is going to be put out once again for C5S, who's pretty much going to be acting as the front. At the same time, looking to go and handle the counter objections. He's going to be waiting. And so, the push is good. Vader's going to take it down into the trade bar. Gibbs picks up a nice double back onto 11 health. They secure the side. The smoke's going to come flying through, enabling a quick plan. Device is just emptying his whole clip into the orc because he can. Orvin gets taken out. 80k is just smoking this one out. Gives him to a triple. He's taking a lot more. There is a lot of fires, but utilities are just not flying out onto the side. They know where the cycle is, but they are refusing to keep on rolling around. At the same time, C5S gonna go for the flank position, 3v2 situation. If he doesn't get there in time, I'll take this one with style. Raw might just lose this one really quickly as the bomb is ticking. Can we see this happening?
We could see a lot of things happening, and it could be this as well. Great kill from Device, but they're not going to be anticipating Cirquest. Cirquest could be met with a nasty surprise right now, though. Device is gone into the blast there, and it will be UNSW Roar to take away round number 5. Great stuff coming through from them to find the recovery there. Going to be hitting the reset button on the economy of Mega C5S there. ADK, the only one with the M4 here. Everyone else just stuck down to pistols. Let's see if that M4 could be a difference maker for them, or whether it will go down just as quickly as it's picked up.
Okay, slowly Device is on the hall. He slowly is just waiting. As soon as they creep him, he has one chance to have a burst. It is a very, very precious moment, but if Utility flies out, they're just going to find the 2 kills straight up. Here comes the smokes to play around, and they might just go for the full push here. 4-bit quickly swings out. No pop flash. Not really too much to be finding anything. Kevin looking at the smoke with a nice deagle. Not going to be able to find anything. Can't really go forward. Meanwhile, Ming is going to pick that first one. Picks up the second one onto Chocks. They're both gone. Not really much that they can be playing around with a round of eco. Gibbs is also going to be picking this up. All of it makes it look easy on ADK, who is just jumping through the halls nice and merrily. And Kevin's going to get that first one. Quickly, can he get the second? He is fighting this one out. GoTV doesn't really want me to see it, but at the same time, he is going to run away with it. Doesn't really get a pickup. He really wanted to get it. At the same time, means quickly planting. And that means a little bit of utility is going to be coming through. They're going to lock down the objective. Kevin's going to lock down Vader. Here comes the gun. Give me that AK. Are they going to deny it? That is the next question, because Raw is definitely going to be secure on this round.
Absolutely. And let's see if they are going to be able to find something out of it here. 3 versus 1, Kevin. Just going to be tucked away in the donut there. And interesting, they're there on National Donut Day. Maybe trying to score a free donut, who knows. I know some establishments had been giving them away today, so if you're lucky enough, maybe you could have got one. Who knows? But alas, looks like the round is going to be done and dusted there. UNSW Roar take away the 6th round. And it is going to be a Mega C5S, at least saving out an AK into their buy round. Definitely going to be a nice addition to their firepower. And we'll see if they can use it effectively here heading into the round, because already UNSW Roar have been bringing such a dominant agent.
Well, this is going back to what I was saying earlier. Raw likes to utilize those new maps. They like to get the timings down and practice a lot on it. They've done it on Vertigo, and now they're doing it again on Ancient. It looks like their pick is really nice, playing to their advantage, making sure that even good teams like Mega C5S is gonna be having a really hard time to be competing. And so, as they quickly lock down outside, they slowly go working into a compete. With all the empties right here, they're just slowly checking the size. They're making sure nothing's gonna be surprising all around. Raw likes to play into this, especially since that as soon as they know they can lock down the site, they're going to quickly commit with all the smokes into the corners instead of riding into your face. And so Gibbs picks up that first one, and for Vin picks up a second, and that is a nice opener to this round number 9.
And that is exactly what you want to be seeing here in round number 9. A great opening there, but they haven't closed it out yet. There's still opportunity for the CTs to come back here. ADK on this angle, they're burnt out. They find 2 though, but they will go down in the flames. Making an impact, however, AEL comes in clutch as well. 2 versus 2 situation now. Bomb gonna go down there. CT is looking to push up, however, from first and second lane here. Kevin right around the corner as well. AEL's gone though. Kevin finds one back. It's all up to Cirquest now. 1-on-1 here, holding the T-Rip. They're gone! Kevin finds the headshot, and that is going to be a potential round going the way of Mega C5S.
All right. As soon as Kevin really lit the hopes, the rest of Mega C5S, they are going to be jumping through. UNSW Roar probably kicking themselves with the luck not swinging the favor. There is going to be a quick pause. Not sure which side is going to be entering, but the pause is going to come through nevertheless. 6-3. UNSW Roar. They, oh man. after that last one, they're probably thinking, what should we do right now? Because it looks like our strategy is being adapted to. And so the economy is going to be starting to roll for Mega C5S. They can start having a little bit more contentions through. The utility is going to be all around. And Kevin, the richest one around, is going to be picking up some nice guns for the rest of his team. As UNSW Roar is thinking, which other angle should we do? Especially since Gibbs doesn't really have the utilities that he's going to be messing around with. Hasn't really picked it up just yet. But nevertheless, it's a nice little bit of an opening for map number 2 on Ancient.
Looks like there is going to be a match pause to come through as well there. Just trying to sort some things out before we do head into the funhouse once again here. Looks like they're just going to be figuring things out, maybe having a technical difficulty or two. It is not entirely clear here, but hopefully we will be seeing the unpause unfold very, very shortly there.
Okay, wait, we're going through now. Okay, it looks like we finally have word that we are going through. It is 6-3. AWP on deck for Kevin. He is going to go to something that he's been preparing himself for. He could play into a massive play. Kevin's going to lock down that A. Oh, Vader's going to quickly charge this one up. He takes the 2, but it's going to be 2, Uritan 3. Uritan, the bomb is dropped at the same time. I knew he was going to be loving this one as he tucks this one up. Slowly, C5S working this one up, picks up the bomb once again, but he's very separated from full Wind. And so, a real opportunity is going to open up as C5S is going to slowly run the bomb all the way to A, where Mega C5S has gone off from the side on A. It is completely open for them. Full Wind is going to quickly check the corners to make sure there's no nasty surprises waiting around the corner. And so, looking up to Kevin to hold on to the side. And what a situation to be in. Here we go, Kevin slowly walking through. If he locks this one down, pretty much lights out for the rest of Raw.
That could be dangerous here. We'll see if they can manage to lock it down right now, though. Forvin, oh, the gun barrel does catch one player. Forvin could be able to stab them in the back here. Yes, they will. That is going to be the side opened up now for UNSW Roar. 1 versus 2 here for Device. I don't know if they go for this one, honestly. They've got the possibilities of utility, but the money is not so good for them.
That is unfortunate. Mega C5S, they invested everything they had. Kevin, absolute MVP. The one who had the VIP card, shopping spree all around. Unfortunately, the rest of his team couldn't really do it for him. 2v1 Device says goodbye to this round, and so we do have 6-3 going to 7-3, where UNSW Roar getting their completion all the way through. And I gotta say, this is not an easy thing to do, especially with lesser teams right there, not practicing Ancient, and they're completely banning it out. Roar's just loving it. They love opening up with Ancient. They love opening up with Vertigo. You give them an inch, they take a mile. At the same time, they don't even have some of the players that usually play with. And so, 7-3, the full AKs are still out in full swing. Mega C5S, they do have the M4A1S just on Device, and the rest onto the pistols, trying to find maximum value.
Maximum value definitely will be helping them out here. And we'll see if they are going to be able to find it here into this one. Looks like they are going to be treading their way straight up towards A long at the moment on the T side. Just looking to get some traction now, pushing up catwalk there. Do have middle to clear out. ADK also still going to be lurking around just outside church. Could be a hindrance, or perhaps could be more than just that. C5S does get a bit of damage. They know ADK's around the corner now. They can play off this one. Looks like they're still just going to be treading lightly. Chocks, good opener there. Traded straight back. Bomb going to be picked straight back up alongside a kill. Great stuff from the T's. Just really exercising their patience here. Not looking to dig too deep into anything.
slowly, as they are going to re-pick up the bomb, they're going to rejoin and hustle back into A, where the rest of Mega C5S is actually waiting. Device, if he gets an opportunity, he might just be able to grab multiple kills for his team. Neo, eyes on it. Oh, drops that first one, but Vader's going to drop the second. Neo definitely grabbing a lot of value right now. Oh, and that's a nice triple kill. And so it's just up to Sequence 1 or 2, an AK with a plethora of utilities against an Neo onto the side, picking up that AK, and we say a 4K, baby. Woo!
That is exactly what you want to be seeing there. Great stuff coming up from Neo there. And it will keep their team alive just a little bit longer. And we'll see how it plays out heading into the final stages of this half here. UNSW Roar only need to win one more round to take victory in the half. And Mega C5S need to win 4 in a row if they want to take victory. I'm eager to see which of the two contenders here might have the stuff to really make their dreams come true.
The stuff of dreams, the stuff of greatness all comes in from believing. At the same time, the stuff of nightmares in reverse when you get rolled one after another. Roar right now is definitely looking to lock down a few more before they go for the switch. Quickly, they're going to reverse it back onto Kevin. At the same time, pushing onto the side at 8. They explode upon it. Gibbs is going to be taken down by Chalks. But at the same time, Vader's going to take Device down. And Vader, he takes a triple kill. 4v cleans this one up. 80k on 5 health. Walks up and Sequence says, hello. 8-4. They are also going to get the bomb down. The economy is starting to go back into the favor. Mega C5S, they can contest if they start buying for masses. Looks like they're going to get that first one. And Kevin probably on the deagle. Yep, pretty much it. They are going to be hovering around that same mark. Next round, pretty much going to be the same thing. Could be going for the quasi if they do get a nice little bit of exchange. At the same time, all the guns in the world for Raw, all the utilities that they possibly need in order to close this one out. 80k slowly swings this one out, and it's been noted by Gibbs Dolly as he takes the kill.
Great opening there for Gibbs. Will be able to start things off strong for UNSW Roar. Kevin, though, does find something back for the Mega C5S there. Almost another. Will be shot straight back down, however. Gibbs able to get at least a couple of kills through there. But alas, it is going to be Chalks now, 1 on 2, making things a little easier. Might be able to pull something together, but they're spotted by 4-Bint before they can really kick off. And it will be UNSW Roar taking it back again. But that got quite dangerous there, you know. Mega C5S were mostly just into their eco round there, and they managed to get so close.
Yeah, it's very dangerous when it comes down to this, especially coming back to the last 2 members, and you know that there's an AK onto the opposite side. 80k quickly pushes this one out. This is going to be the triple fight here. They're going to take that first one. 4-Bint was throwing the molly right there. Didn't have a chance at all. And so as he gets taken down, this is still an opportunity for Raw. They still have the superior guns. They have the plays. It's just that if Mega C5S, if they can dominate and capture this moment, then they will take it. As they quickly go for it, Gibbs going to take that first one. He is quite low as well, so the trade is going to come through. They'll be happy with that one. Sequence knows that he's going to be put into check. As Mega C5S, they're going to lock him down. 80k walking through like a boss, and now Vader next one to the test, and Ming finally shuts him down, but it is still going to be too late, and that is just going to be it. Raw gets pulled down by Mega C5S as we roll into the final round before the switch.
Fantastic stuff to come through there. At least taking those 5 rounds going to be critical for a pathway forward for Mega C5S here. So definitely eager to see exactly what they're going to be able to achieve heading into this one. Looks like now, though, the T's are pushing up a long. Kevin prepared, does get shot down. Not prepared enough, it would seem. The reaction speed a little bit quicker now for the side of UNSW Roar. Device trying to play in Donut. Does find 1, not good for 2. And the T's will be good for 2 of their own. Chalks going chock-a-blocks on this one. Falls as well. All up to Neo. And there we go. 5-10 at the halfway point in favor of UNSW Roar.
Here we go. This is the switch. This is 10-5. If Roar locks down the pistol, they convert into the gun, convert into a bonus. It could just be lights out to Monash Mega C5S and Mega C5S. Let's see what you can do onto the switch. They're going to quickly get the standard open. The 2 flashes going to be coming through. And so, as we come into this, Chox is just going to be dishing them out one after another. Repicks up the bomb. They want to execute onto A, where 2 players are lurking right now. 4v and a Circle is definitely waiting for them. And so, there is going to be the full position in case Kevin is going to be smelling the rotation. This is a nice setup. It's just that on this round, they want to take it nice and friendly, it seems. They're giving a lot of respect. And so Forvin takes that first one. He is missing, but he takes that first one. Chox is going to get the reverse. Sequence is also gone. And so Device sees the rest of the squad. They know exactly what to do. 2v3 situation. They have to get it, and they are winning this long duel out. Ming's going to take that first one. It's still 1 on 2. 92 health. He has the armor against Chox, who's on 66. Doesn't really have it. He needs 2 headshots in order to lock this one down and defuse. But can he stand up to this tall order? Right now, he is slowly walking through. He is jiggling through. He is going through devices. That is the one headshot. Swings this one out just to need to push. He's pushing this one. Doesn't see Chox. Until now, he takes them both. Is that enough time, though?
Oh, that's so unfortunate. They ran out of time there. No kit behind them. And that is going to be the first round going the way of Mega C5S. That's got to be so heartbreaking there for the CTs after the amount of work they put into that pistol to be shut down like that. Really got to draw on the morale there, but hey, they can still come back. There's still time, and it looks like their time is now because they're forcing it up.
Respect. Absolutely respect. This is how Raw operates. When they see they can win a fight like that, they will definitely contest in. Mega C5S obviously coming in with the Galil and the Max coming through. They are going to open up onto the outside. As a very brave Ming charges forward, the USB is going to be put down at the same time. And so, all other remainder is going to be coming through. The members are slowly pushing through, and Forvin takes that first one. But Circus is going to go down. They're going to put him down nice and tightly. At the same time, they're giving a nice fake onto A, and the rotation is going to be baited out onto Raw, and the rest opens up onto B. This is nice. The information definitely is working towards their favor. However, they are not planting. Nothing is happening at B. They refuse to move forward, giving such an ample amount of time for Raw to recover.
Let's see if it will be enough time though. Raw, good for one, will be traded back. Kevin going to be traded as well. Good start there, pushing us into the 2-on-2. ADK's got the spot on Vader though. Vader trying to push up, gets shot down through the box. At least delays a bit of time there for one of the players. Let's see what Forvin can do. Do want to say a big shout out to Viridian in the chat, one of the UNSW players as well, currently overseas. Big shout out to Viridian for giving their support to their teammates.
Oh, let's go, Viridian. Raw probably needs your energy right there. Forvin sees that first one. Has not spotted 80k just yet. Playing patiently. Doesn't have the kit. Just wants to go for the kills. Forvin probably not going to be getting that one. Beta 80k out just a tiny little bit, but yeah, that's going to be around back into Mega C5S. I think we'll take that as a victory because Raw did come in without too much. I mean, it is a force, but at the same time, it wasn't as hard as it was. Mega C5S is going to be able to go in for the rebuy. 10-7. Raw being pushed around at the second. Pretty much just going to have to stick with what they have and bite the bullet, see what's going to happen onto the round.
Absolutely. And let's see exactly what is going to be happening into the round right now, Emperor. As it seems Mega C5S are ready for action. And will be looking to do some devastation here. Already putting a flashbang onto the A site. CTs rather are just going to be chilling out. They've only got a few pistols in the M4. Forvin leading with the M4. Takes a bit of damage. Almost gets a kill out of it. But will be Vader to take it away in the end there. So good opening there from the CTs. But it is met with 3 of their players going down in kind. Well, we're going to be up to Gibbs now. Just camping it out just outside of A-Long here. You can see them just posted up in the plants there, you know. really getting amongst nature. And we'll see if that can heighten their senses in order to go for a kill here.
Oh, slowly smell the roses. Get into the fauna, and yeah, hopefully you can channel into an extra life. As Gibbs is going to be taken down. He wanted some exit frags, but that's going to be denied. And so the gun round is going to come through for Roar. We're looking for the objection handling. We're looking for the problem solving. Will Roar be able to get that through? Now it's the question. We have Vader back onto that AWP. Has to put into good use as Mega C5S ever so slightly inching towards that equalizer, and so economy is not so bad on their side. And so slowly there is going to be the Gibbs charging through. Doesn't get the value he was looking for. At the same time though, Chalk's going down to 36, and Seiko is tucked away into mid, just waiting slowly, waiting for a swing, but I think he doesn't want to go for it. He knows he's being checked as well, and slowly Mega C5S is going to get the outer opening, and I think this is alright. This is still anyone's round.
Could go either way, that is for certain. Sure, there's a player disadvantage, but there's a couple of Ts that are quite damaged here. That could also play a factor. Looks like they are going for mid and A control at the moment, leaving a couple towards B as well. Loving this divide here, just playing for information early on before committing to anything significant. If they find another kill or two, they can easily divert the bomb to that direction in quick time there. Looks like they're now trying to stack up though. Good kill on the C5S, down to 4 HP is Anio though. They can easily play off A here. Donut play in 4-vin, forced to really play off this one. They do catch one, looking for the other, gonna be stabbed in the back though. 2 versus 4 situation. Couple of T's still tagged down low. The CTs definitely could go for it, but I mean, they've got 2 flashes between them and not much else in terms of the M4 and the AWP. So it looks like this time they're gonna live to fight another day and call for the retreat.
That is very unfortunate. 4-vin barely missing the timing right there. They were going for a play, but then they got thwarted by the side of Mega C5S. And so 4v2, this is going to be a round lockdown for Mega C5S. 9 to 10. Economy is not going to be the same for Roar, but they still do have some form of power. It's just that they need to protect the rest coming through, especially Vader. Just needs to get 2 taps into the beginning, and that should be enough. However, I do have to say, right now, Mega C5S, they have found a lot of success pushing the A, pushing the advantage into mid, and so it is in contrast to how Roar has exploded into this map. And so, it could just be something that's dunzos straight up, where both sides is loving the T side, and Roar is going to be buying whatever they can. It is going to be a full round, but not the best in terms of utilities. Here we go. 10 to 9. Will we get an equalizer?
We could be. It looks like it is going to be just a nice opening for both teams here. Looking for a little bit more though. Just going to be calm for the moment. Looking to press on to A here, waiting for something. Nothing going to be appearing as yet. The CT is just holding their ground. Let's see what they might be able to achieve though. Donut could be the real battleground here. It's all shaping up to go down right here, right now. Looks like they are just waiting it out. Just waiting for that critical timing here. The T's at least going to cut off an angle towards that connector there. Even cutting off Donut now, making things much more easily accessible. Fire to support as well, but Chalks comes in for the flank. That's going to solidify them, trying to get a plant, but no! Gibbs pushes up through connector. It's now down to a 2-on-3 here.
Oh, that is such a huge moment. And at the same time, Min's going to find Neo picking this one now, trying to scout out for information. Kevin on a expensive MP takes that first one. They know where he's going to be potentially. So, if we look at it, do we have a kit? We do not have a kit just yet, so they have to quickly push into it and explode into it. This is going to be the world's longest defuse. Yeah, never mind. There's going to be the full pickup just in case. But yeah, I think they have this one locked away. In a very crucial round, Roar is going to take that one back, especially after losing so many onto the switch. 11 to 9 finally. Remember, this was 10-5. Now 11-9. It means Mega C5S has found an edge, has found that early advantage, got the conversion, and absolutely not letting Roar take this one in full. And so the full buys come in, the investment is there. We will see if Roar's going to be able to deny them.
Certainly going to be a difficult battle, but already it looks to go off with a treat there. Forvent pulling through onto Kevin. UNSW Roar already placed into a nice position. We'll see if they can maintain that position though, as the T's look to advance through middle as well as towards the B side. And speaking of, it will be Vader to go down there. ADK good for the shot. Now trying to see exactly what else they might be able to find here. ADK could open up another in Donut there if C5S isn't careful. This could be quite the dangerous situation. Look at that. Ainio posted up. They know they've got him trapped. They've got him cornered. But they're not going to play off it quite yet. Just under a minute to go now. The T's really need to start getting a move on. And it looks like A could be the play. Or B, rather.
Nah, A, B, same thing. And so right now, only Gibbs is the one that is just waiting around B. As they're going to quickly throw the utilities left, the rotation hasn't really picked up for Roar. As they smell this one through, slowly, they're trying to deny it. They're trying to force this one out. They see Gibbs, and Gibbs, the flash right in front of his face, can't really respond. And ADK pushes up gutsily and takes that one insta. Forvent though, nice spray as well. 2v2, but he's on 15. Triple could come through. Forvent quickly sets this one up with the smoke. Tries to buy a little bit of cover. C5S obviously got to be the first one to go. This one has to find something big. Here comes the pop flash. Coming in. Forvent doesn't see device just yet. But now he does. That's a 4K. Quickly just hacks this one up. Chokes! And Chokes is going to take that one back. An important round for Mega C5S as they get another one back. It is 11-10. And we are still not done with Ancient.
Fantastic stuff coming through from both of these teams again. You can see they are just absolutely grappling their way through this one. Trading blow for blow here. No one's able to pull through with the KO though. Everybody really giving their 2 cents in this game. And we'll see who will be able to pull ahead. Heading towards the later stages here. UNSW Roar really diving deep into the pockets there. You can see they've got, you know, weapons, but not much utility to really compensate there. So that could really come to harm them heading forward. Close angles certainly going to be their friend rather than their foe. Looks like the T's now, though, are going to be splitting up, going a couple up A along here, a few through middle. Onto that split A approach through Donut. We'll see if they manage to find the kill here. Forvent ready to provide support to their teammate. Looks like it could be in a necessary time. Vader finds one. Forvent good for another. Great start there for the CT side. T's at least finding something back. Could find a little more. Forvent's trapped in the temple now, but no! They've found a kill. They know where another one is as well. This is great. They're playing around the angles, waiting for their teammates, and that is going to be the round. UNSW Roar playing it masterfully.
Oh man, that execution coming in from Forvent was absolutely masterclass. Unbelievable holding patience, knowing exactly the angles and the timing. When he gets pushed, he is so calm and he actually gets the result that Mega C5S did not design for. So 2 AKs onto the side, they're trying to explode onto B. They quickly find Gibbs. Nice one-tap right here, but Ming and C5S push them all down. The AK comes through, C5S still stands until now. And that is a fast round for the side of Raw, 13-10. And the economy gets reset at the worst time for them. Right now, Mega C5S, they are desperate. They need something. You saw them try to the last one. They said, you know what, we'll most likely guarantee a plan because we haven't really pushed that B until the later stages. They know we'll always come A, so they gambled and they lost. So that double down really putting them into check. At the same time, C5S instantly puts Aineo down, especially the utilities to provide him cover. The nade to the other side, not going to find the value. And right now, Mega C5S slowly creeping towards A.
Let's see if they can manage to tiptoe a little bit closer here. Looks like they are just going to hold steady, waiting for the good timing. Getting closer and closer. They have a CT or two to deal with, though, and it looks like they might be meeting head-to-head very soon. Kevin, though, finds the opening there, the only AK they have, and it already works a treat. Forvent good to respond to looking for more around that smoke. I love how they're maneuvering around it, and they do find two. Kevin and Anio, last two standing, down to Anio now, and it all comes crashing down. UNSW Roar 2 points away from potentially taking Ancient.
Woo! Let's go. Remember, the winner of this goes and advances to Grand Finals, where they'll be playing for keeps for Season 1 of 2022. UNSW Roar absolutely in command right now with 4 rounds up. As ADK, he just pushes out without a kill in the world. 37 held down, and now he has to quickly buy some retreat. And so Vader definitely has his number down. He's sitting in house nice and neatly. Doesn't really have to be doing anything, as Donut has 2 players that can provide that full opening into the pick. But 80k has already been retreated. It's nice. At the same time, he has lost a bit of precious time in map control. We will see what's going to happen as the rest is trying to push back and gather around B. There's a lot of info going through. Gibbs going down once again. They could bait out for potential fake back into A, with rotation coming back into B. What is going to be the decision here? Mega C5S have to make it really soon.
They really need to make their minds up, that is for certain. Min could be finding one. Perfect crosshair placement there. Does catch device off guard. Anio thinking about taking point where their teammate fell, but may think twice about it. May go for something further here. Good flashbang to divert the attention, but time is starting to get away from them. They've got A-side control, though, from Lucky at number 3 in Kevin. Forvent, might not be expecting this, but they do! Kill goes through, and it's now going to be a 2 versus 3 on the A-side. Forvent, their position is known. They have an idea of the donut player, but they haven't found them quite yet. Oh, they're sending it. They're sending it. Sirquest gets cut off there on the swing, and it's now a 2-on-3 situation. CTs really need to work together on this one. The round starts to unfold before them. The T's now just settling in towards the A-long side of things. Chilling out in the halls there. ADK tucked away on the back of the site. Trying to just hold steady. Goes for a swing. Does catch 1 kill. Not going to be staying around for a second there. This is great work being done by the T side. And they will be able to come away with a round as Min concedes it. They've got enough money to buy into the next one for certain, but the more money they can hold on to, the better. So Min holds the AK and might just be able to buy up for Sirquest, heading into round number 26.
I gotta say, both maps is back and forth. If we thought Raw had this really early nice in the bag, Mega C5S has really started to claw back from the depth of unknown. And so, as we get back into this, Sirquest and Gibbs doesn't really have the utilities to work around with. And so, I guess it's not too bad because Gibbs hasn't really shown that favor as soon as he was looking into the B side. And as he's going to be continuously locking it, he has conceded saying, I'm going to change my position. Every time I go to the side, onto the corner, I can't tuck myself away, and I eat all the utilities in the world and get taken out without value to show for. And so it's a nice and respectable choice. At the same time, Mega C5S, they really want to lock out one more in order to push the economy game. It is the execution that they can actually go for. They're starting to fake this one out. A little bit of damage onto Gibbs from the warbang as well, but not enough to give him away. As Forvent, so practiced, gets Kevin away, just the top of the smoke, sees him, the silhouette, it's going to be his downfall. As the rest of Mega C5S, they pick up the bomb, ready to push out Gibbs once again. Maybe not.
Unfortunately, not this time. But it could be heading in that direction soon. Oh, good kill from ADK there towards the A side of things. It's not going to opt for a rotation though. Min holding steady, catches the ramp player. Now that's going to be solidified. Forvent catches ADK as well. It's all going to be down to 2 players right now. Gibbs gets the spot onto 1 there. Anio trades it back. It's all going to be up to this 1 versus 3 here. Anio trying to pull through with something else, but they go down. It is going to be Series Point Emperor.
Oh boy. Oh, it is time to channel in your energy. Will it be Mega C5S onto the clawback to push for OT, or will it be Roar, who slowly but surely made their way back from map number 1? Here we go, quickly exploding into it. Oh, and Vader's gonna finally get that value. C5S takes the second one. The guns are not enough on the side of Mega C5S, and so a really quick round they're trying to explode into, but it explodes into their faces. As quickly 3v5 situation, a Deagle, Galil, and an AK without utilities. This round is going to be a very rough one for Mega C5S. If they can do it, they will be gods.
And we'll see if they are going to be gods amongst men right now. 3 players stacked up in middle. One goes down. Vader with the orb, torpedoing it through like a lightsaber. Chox and Kevin now trying to pace their way up. They know that C5S is tucked away in Donut. Vader gets another one, and that is going to be it, everybody. The game goes the way of UNSW Roar, 2-0 in their favor.
Oh boy, 16-11, 16. Oh, 16-14. Oh my god. We were not expecting this one, especially since coming in to the upper bracket final, but we knew it was gonna be a banger of a series tonight. And so, a massive congratulations to the side of UNSW Roar. And I hope you're all roaring at home, because this is time for you to advance into the grand finals on the winning side. You're gonna have the early advantage, and that is huge for you.
Absolutely.
Whew.
What a way to get it done. That's fantastic. They're in the grand final. That is going to be absolutely huge. I can't wait to see it, Emperor. Like, these teams are going to be absolutely thrilled. They've made it.
Yeah, it's an absolute beautiful moment for them. I know how passionate UNSW is. Every time they come in, they bring a next level strategy. They bring in the time, they bring the challenge, and they throw down the gauntlet every single time. You know, they brought us laughter, they brought us absolutely PogChamp moments at the same time. And so a massive congratulations to them for advancing in. With that being said, Mega C5S is not all lights out just yet. They are going to be able to crawl back out from the lower bracket at the same time. So we will be tuning in to seeing what else is going to happen before we get the grand finals all the way up. Before we do close up, Matsy, we got to thank some of our sponsors once again.
Absolutely. A big shout out to Predator, Conquer New Worlds with Predator Gaming today. Predator are the gaming PC partner of the AEL. Conquer New Worlds with Predator Gaming. Predator puts power and precision in your hands. Elevate your gaming experience in every way with quality and performance thanks to Predator. AOC, the best viewing experience. AOC Monitor have launched the first ever monitor crafted for League of Legends. League of Legends is represented in every aspect, from the iconic Hextech design and logo to a specific game setting mode. In-game visuals achieve their fullest potential from the combination of AOC's monitor expertise with the creators of League of Legends Riot Games. Check out the Aegon Pro AG275 QXL today at au.aoc.com. Rig, what it takes to win. Rig develops headsets delivering superior audio for competitive gamers and streamers at all levels. Join the Rig team and enhance your gaming experience.
Thank you very much for shouting those peeps out, for making AEL happen. And of course, to the viewers at home, sitting on Twitch chat, sitting on Facebook, sitting wherever you are, thank you so much for all of your support. Make sure to follow at AU Esports League across all of our social medias. That is going to be on Facebook, Instagram, that is on Twitter. We also have TikTok, we have Discord, we have everything that you possibly want and need. Please join us for all of the latest and the funnest across all of the university leagues, and at the same time making this one big. I just have to give a massive shout out to Matsy right here, commentating with me throughout the late nights. Please go and follow my man at Matsy123 and for all of his latest shenanigans and absolutely amazing commentator experience. And so at the same time, if you do want to follow me, it's always going to be at Emperor_ZK, where, you know, I'll be trolling around as always. With that being said, We love every single little thing about tonight. We thank you so much for joining us on this cold and very, very beautiful night. That being said, stay safe, have a great one. We're gonna sign out, especially getting ourselves ready for the grand finals. May we see you once again very soon. Peace.